Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. This weekend I was supposed to be going away to a steam rally with Richard. I've got car problems, so basically I didn't get, which means I've spent a lot more time in the shop than I was intending, so I've got a lot more done on the crankshaft for this vertical steam engine. So basically most of the video this weekend is going to be machining this, both lathe work and mill work. My friend Mike come down and he brought Stig with him, and Stig did the draw for this little P1 DTI clock gauge. I'll get that in the post this week.
Just give him a good rustle up.
Stick the sweet in there. I'll get one then. Yeah, Stig.
Stig. You gonna get one, Stig? He's having a good rummage.
This one.
Excellent.
Good lad. Almere.
I'm going to do another draw this week. This week's going to be for a Natta 2-year dial gauge. These are all imperial, they're all in really good condition. I would say 99 times out of 100 a dial gauge is used to set something to run through. So it doesn't matter whether it's an imperial gauge or a metric gauge. As long as that needle doesn't move, things are running through. There's also quite a bit of your mail coming in, I want to show that. And there's also something coming for Deb, I want to show that. So the first 5 minutes of this video is all going to be your mail, opening boxes and packets. Not everybody likes this, so if you don't want to watch it, just fast forward 5 minutes, then the machining starts. If you want to be entered into the draw for this Natta 2-year dial gauge, all you have to do is send me an email with your name. That's my email up there. Email me with your name goes into the bucket, and Stig or the daughter or Emmy or somebody will pull their name out. If your name's pulled out, I'll post it off to you, totally free, anywhere in the world. It's just a little way of saying thank you for all the support I've had. There's a lot of mail coming this week, and most of that is going to be given away. They've said it, if it's been sent in to be given away. If I can't use it, I won't just fill a drawer up with dial gauges. I've got enough dial gauges to last me a lifetime. So what I'm doing now is, any extra ones I get, I give away. If you want a dial gauge and you've already got a box full, give it to somebody who hasn't got one. That's the way it works. Just share things out. This is the clock gauge that's going to be given away in this week's draw. Once again, it's imperial, a Natta 2-year, Japanese, nice gauge. Bob's had it apart, cleaned it, calibrated it, working perfect. And also one of the ball bearings with a flat ground on. As I've already said, all you have to do is send me an email with your name in. You'll be entered with a chance of winning this. This box of dial gauges came from my friend Bob. Bob's the lad that repairs it. The clock gauges, he's done quite a lot of work for this lad here. These are spare gauges that the lad had, and he sent them to Bob to ask him if he wanted to repair them and then give them to me, and I can put them in the giveaway. Bob's done his magic on them. They're absolutely beautiful. You can tell he's even painted the back, really tied it up. That's a Natta 2 gauge. Handy having the little lever on there so you can lift it away from the job. That's a Natta 2-year, nice big one. I might actually keep that one because it's good for me being a little bit short of the lamp oil now. They all work well, they're all nice. Mark II Hercules. I bet that can tell some stories. John Bull, British standard on it. That's a Mercer. Mercer make good gauges. I've got quite a few Mercer gauges. These are all going to be given away. One other thing he sent was a bag of big ball bearings. They're big ball bearings with a flat ground on. These are useful for clamping irregular shaped objects on a milling machine. I think I've shown them before. where you put this on the moving jaw, and that part there touches wherever you're clamping. Very handy, so they'll be given away as well. In fact, I think what I'll do, I'll give one of these away with the little clock gauge in this week's draw. These turned up at work this week, all the way from America, from a gentleman who I've spoken to quite a lot on the internet, and I'm shortly going to be meeting him at the YouTubers Bash. Anyway, these come from Chuck Van Natta. Chuck's got a YouTube channel, Null Top Farms channel. What the other adjustable taper reamers. There's 2 sets there. They're quite handy. I have got some taper pins, but I haven't got any taper reamers, so I'll keep 1 set, and 1 set will be given away. They're actually New World stock. They've never been used, there's no wear on them, so they'll be a nice addition to anybody's shop, because taper pins can be very handy. Anyway, Chuck, thanks very much for them. Much appreciated. This package turned up at work. This is also from America, from a lady called Jennifer DeLiesel, or DeLiesel. I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong. These are some old standard items that belong to my grandfather, and she'd like me to either have them for myself or give them away. We'll have a look inside and see exactly what's in here. They're nice. Set a nice starret calipers. Yep, they are starret. How the edges are worn away with being used. They're really nice. They're better than the ones I've got anyway. So I'll probably keep them and give away the ones I've been using. Another starred box here. You can there's actually a smell coming out of this box, a smell of old tools. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a little bit like a smell of a steam engine. Another set of calipers there. Once again, they've been well used. Micrometer adjusting spanner. Various certificates for different bits of snap-on gear. All interesting stuff. I've got quite a lot of starred gear, I must admit. It is nice stuff to use. Oh, that's nice. A little starred gauge. I would imagine it's for measuring like a thickness gauge. She did mention in the letter that the glass is loose on the front of it, but I'm sure my friend Bob will be able to sort that out for 12-inch steel rule here. Miller's Falls, Greenfield, made in the USA. I noticed on the back of it, it's actually got hundredths. It's a long time since I could see hundredths of an inch. Anyway, it's quite a nice rule, a nice sturdy one. That'll be getting given away. There's also some milling cutters. Face mill cutter, that one's brand new. I think I've got an arbor that'll fit these. There's a face mill there with tips in it. They're brazed on tips. I'll be able to sharpen them and use that as well. Anyway, Jennifer, once again, thanks very much. It's all appreciated. It'll all either be used by me or sent to a good home. I've got the big end well clamped down onto the 2 faces that were machined, and I'm just going to use this tapered cutter, this countersink, just to line up, or to roughly line up the bore, which is pretty good there. Touching all the way around. I'll lock the tail up, put the boring bar in, and we'll go for a trial cut and see how accurate our setup is. This is actually a boring head I got given, and I made an adapter to fit the mill to an R8. and then I actually dropped it and I snapped that hardened pin there, which is the adjuster, and I ended up making a new adjuster for it. It was quite a lengthy repair, but it is a really good boring bar. It's basically touching all the way around now. Right, I'll lock it off at that and put a cut down through it. This machine unfortunately has only got a manual hydraulic feed on the coil. Cutting all the way around. Basically I want to bore this out to around about an inch. It's not that critical what size it is, as long as it's got a good finish in there. We're going to make the pin to suit the bore. I think I'm going to put a power feed on this for some time now. I've actually got a speed control out of a nice 12-volt motor, just in case I find the time to do it. Doesn't do your arms any good at all, this. And I'm getting a reading of 26.25 mil, which is just whatever size that is. I'll leave it at that. I've got a piece of AN8 steel that I'm going to make the crank pin out of. That's the side we machined. I'm just going to leave that side the way it was originally. I want to try and leave as much of the original machining or handwork as I possibly can. But we have got one face which is nice and flat, and it's actually true to the crosshead, so it should be good. I've got a bit of suitable bar set up in a 4-jaw chuck. This is actually AN8. I get offcut spar ends of a friend of mine, and he always writes on what grade of steel it is. It's already getting bits of metal free, or buying bits of metal, but you need to know what grade it is. I've seen me years ago make things out of material, then weld it and it cracks. That's one thing with the AN8, it's good material, it's nice and tough, and you can weld it. There you go, AN8. You'll machine this into a crank pin. There's definitely one in there somewhere. It's just a case of finding it. Right, this is 40mm bar. What pin's 26 and a little bit, so we've got quite a lot to come off it. It does machine nice, this stuff, the chips break nice, you get a good finish. real good a finish when you're taking a leg cut off this stuff. We're looking at 26.3. It's literally taking the fanny's hair off. This should bring it to dead on size, and then possibly a light polish to give it actually two size. And I've got to turn this end down to get it shrink fit into the crank as well as the other end. Very nearly. In fact, that is kind of what we're looking for. Nice fit that. There's a little wee bit of play in it, but you don't need a little bit of play in it. I'm happy with that. Now we need to turn the two ends down to fit, be shrink fit in the crank webs. Right, that's going to give me a 5/0 shrink fit in the crank. So basically now I need an oil hole drilling to the centre of there, and I can part this off and shrink it into the crank. I've just got to put a parting tool in and just get a nice 90-degree corner in there. Right, we're ready to shrink fit the big end into this journal. Once again, I'm going to shrink that down, or cool it down with some carbon dioxide, warm this up with the oxypropane, drop it in. First thing we'll do is cool the pane. Right, it's full of ice in there now. Next thing is to warm this up, not bright red, but probably just before dull red. Should give it enough to expand it. to get just before red heat now. That should be sufficient. In onto the ice, make sure it's the right way around. Here it goes. Just like that. You see how the dry ice is formed. See how the dry ice still in the glove. Might have been a little bit overzealous with the carbon dioxide, but it certainly did the job. I think it's more the expansion of the hole that counts, but shrinking the pin a little bit must help.
Just giving them a good rustle up.
Stick to the treat in there. I'd get one then. Yeah, dig. Your beard. Show John your beard. Yeah. Come round. Come round. Sit. Good boy. Right. Good lad.
Look at the size of that.
If you have a look, John, see like it's like
Oh, right, yeah.
like webbed between.
What's
So
one?
so that's like Labradors are the same. I think Newfoundlands and that, but that's good for swimming.
And I've got big hands like, but dear me.
There's these Nashas. Come here, let's see it. Come on. See? There's these new ones. So they're new, they're just coming through, they were hanging off the other day. They still got these little baby fangs.